Hi, y'all. This is House Guest, and I am your host, Kenzie Elizabeth. Think a Gen Z wannabe Martha Stewart meets Dolly Parton trying to live in a Nancy Meyers movie in her 20s. We talk all about life, relationships, navigating your 20s, closing out the bars, or waking up at 5 a.m., depending on our vibe that week. Ultimately, living our best lives and figuring it out along the way. So come hang out. Sometimes I have guests on who do really cool things, some of my best friends, or it's just me and my house that I spend way too much time in. So let's get into the show. I'm here with the gals on the go.
We're so happy to be here. We just had an amazing episode, and now we're going to do it again.
We're reunited.
I love when Brooke says woo. It's like such a it's like woo. You always like do a little lasso with it. Brooke's like woo. And you're like woo.
I kind of use that as a filler word too. I don't know if you noticed when we did a live podcast the other day, you were like, hey guys, what's up? And I go, woo. I get that. I go into
Yeah. No, I definitely have my things too. I say like love that. Like love that.
Love.
Like,
I say love. I text and I say like perf. Like instead of perfect, but I do that all the time. But I was thinking the other day, I'm like, I would literally never say that out loud.
no.
There's just like certain things that are not meant to be spoken, and that's one.
Yeah.
You're a
perf would be
specific kind of person to say perf out loud. I do know a few, like I could
Really?
cite,
Perf?
yeah, they're like, oh, perf. Like, but they're,
weird.
And they're
But
specific.
it makes sense for them.
Yeah. For me, it wouldn't. Like, what would you guys do if I just started saying perf? Like, that's just like not me.
rebrand.
The more you say, the more you say a word too, it feels weird.
Yeah, it gets
Perf,
worse and
perf, perf.
worse.
I actually often say LOL like out loud.
That works for you.
You do.
I do. I'll be
Brooke
like,
doesn't like it, I can
LOL.
tell.
I
That
don't
was
mind
resolution.
it, but like I feel like it's like it's
No,
not,
I
it's not-
don't-
it's actually not that funny. Then clearly, like you're like, oh, LOL. Like if you're
Yeah,
really that,
no.
if it's that funny, you
You
would
should laugh out loud. No, it's
Why
like,
would
I'll
you be
like,
laughing?
I don't even know.
Oh no,
when I
you
say
use it in like almost a sarcastic
Yeah,
tone.
like
Like
that.
you'd be like, oh, the bathroom's closed, LOL. Like
Yeah. But,
No, honestly,
yeah.
this is how we use it. Like, this is
Yeah.
how it's used.
Okay.
Is if like someone does something that like kind of pisses us off, and then you'll be like, oh, LOL. Like
Yeah.
that kind of, that's what it is.
Oh,
Yes.
got it.
Like, yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
oh, so and so did this again. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
LOL.
Yeah.
honestly, kind of passive.
Yeah.
It's kind of passive.
And it's just like that's all you need to say. If you say LOL, I understand.
Or I love saying noted.
Noted is
Like, oh, it's same
good.
vibe. It's like, I'll keep that in
Noted.
mind.
That's a good one.
I text that a lot. I feel like,
Yeah,
noted.
you do.
But I also don't always mean it sarcastic. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, noted. Like, we'll
That's
do that
true.
next time.
yeah.
So, but
Yeah, like if there's like a restaurant that we're changing because like Brooks, like you would do it in like a noted, not in a negative.
yeah. Oh, is that what I
Yeah.
said?
Maybe.
No, I'm just giving an
That's
example
a good use
for when
case.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah,
good
yeah.
use because
Like,
you
okay,
can do
noted for
that.
next time.
Noted really has. There's just so much you can do there.
Really, so much. Some great words out there.
Guys, we're talking about vocab. We really are thought dollars.
I know. I really want to like say better words.
Me too.
You
It's.
could a challenge.
I actually can't even talk
I
about
know.
it because I can't draw attention to it. So I'm actually gonna just.
No, I know.
What to
We
the
shouldn't
side?
even
I
bring
can't. I
attention.
can't bring attention to it before I'm about to do an hour-long podcast.
No,
I
you're
can't.
so right.
I'm just trying so hard. Like some of my friends that I'm with quite a bit that I love are writers. Like they I mean they express themselves with words for a living.
Yeah.
And then I hear myself next to them and oh my God, I just can't.
But sometimes I use the big words incorrectly, and that is arguably worse. So
no, it's not because
People
I
don't
don't think
know.
people know what those words
Totally.
mean.
really,
I do.
I've definitely gotten some messages like, "This is completely incorrect."
Really?
You think of an
Yeah.
example? Like, well, like a word like unequivocally or something. Like you'd say, "Oh, like we're all unequivocally, like,
Perfect.
like, yes, perfect, whatever." And I don't know. I'm not that good at an example right now with it.
Okay.
But
It was a lot
fancy
to ask.
word
It was-
like that, and it's like, oh, you did not use it right.
Yeah.
I get that.
Or like
But I-
with proper grammar, then with those, like I don't know the grammar rules around the big
Yeah.
words then, so I just
Mhm.
plug it in and I'm like, and people are like, that's not where it would go.
Yeah, I
you know?
plug things in. I know
yeah.
what you mean. It's just plug it in, make it sound good. Little word salad.
But
there.
to be fair, American grammar rules are like insane
Insane.
compared to any other
Yeah.
language.
This is so true. Like,
I
we
know
gotta
maybe
switch
we'd be
off.
better if we were. I mean, I'm sure we probably would be better if we.
Yeah, like I think if you're
would-
learning English from not American, I just said American grammar rules. I guess it would be English, but I actually don't know if it's the same as like proper English or like
Proper.
our.
Well,
but I guess it is with the
It's the
commas
same,
and
but they just sound better.
Smarter.
But the actual rules are the same.
If you're from England, you're a thought daughter.
By the way, this is if you didn't listen to Gals on the Go. Well, this one comes out first. So on our episode there, we're talking about the new trend that's thought daughter, and it's not THOT, it's THOUGHT. Can you imagine how embarrassing that would be if I misspelled that? As we're talking about
I was
this,
following along closely.
it's just the intellect,
Yes.
intellectual,
The
whatever.
thought
Giving.
daughter. She's always thinking.
She's drinking black coffee.
It's I said it's Eli Rallo. It's Rory Gilmore.
It's Rory
Yes,
Gilmore is the
the
thought
thought
daughter.
daughter.
She invented thought daughter.
She's almost like a little too try hard thought.
Yeah, it's like,
daughter.
come on,
yeah,
Rory, stop
relax,
studying.
Rory.
Like,
you watch her in
Have
life.
some fun.
No, she needs to loosen up. But then when she loosens up, like she gets worse.
I know. No, then she
True.
takes a hard
Yeah.
hit, and you're like, there's an in between here.
There was an in
But-
between.
Yeah.
What guy do you like from Gilmore Girls?
Oh my gosh. I do like Logan because I mean he's like
I
here's
knew
this
you
Burke and she's like, I don't even know what this is.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like, shut the fuck up. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know if I could curse on your
No,
show.
you're.
I feel like you can.
You're definitely
But I liked what's his Jess,
I'm a Jess girl.
Jess,
yeah,
so.
Jess.
I
I
love
mean,
Jess.
I love him.
and when they come like they read the same books and they
Yeah.
like it's like
It's like forbidden
oh my
love
gosh,
or
it really is.
Because
There-
he's the
Bad
guy's
boy, like
he's the bad
Yeah,
boy.
Luke's
He's
nephew.
Luke's
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that just all makes sense. 'cause
Luke's
the mom.
Who did you like?
Jess. I would
Yeah.
die for him. Like I'm so Jess. I understand why someone would like Logan, and I do think that Logan's probably the better choice. But I just hate a rich, pretentious man. There's nothing I hate more.
Oh, I
Like a white, rich, pretentious man. I want to like whack-a-mole them. Like I can't.
got it.
Oh my god, there is not a
Yeah,
people group
it's
that I
icky.
despise more. It gives me the biggest ick. Like,
Mhm.
oh my god, I hate it. So like Logan, I mean, it's just like not his fault. I just happen
Yeah.
to.
No, all I have to say is that
Born
if you
into-
pick Dean, you are sick and unwell. Like you are twisted. Like you're
That
like,
is so
that's
dark.
the wrong answer. The others are
Yeah.
fine.
Dean, oh my
Yeah,
god.
Dean
Yeah,
is-
he was like the worst.
Dean is
Yeah.
awful.
No.
That's horrible. Okay, I want to talk about summer, our summer vibes. Summer.
Summer.
No, literally. I want to talk about summer, our summer vibes, our summer plans and summer glow up. Because I don't know about you guys,
Ooh.
but I've decided that I'm changing my life completely this summer. Every single thing about it, besides my friends, don't worry.
Okay.
Besides that, I'm
We're
actually
getting white.
You're all out.
Yeah, this is the
I'm like,
last
look
time you'll see the
around.
gals on Housecast.
yeah. No, I'm making some changes. What changes? I'm not exactly sure, but by the end of the summer, my life's gonna be completely different. That's what I need.
So in preparation, it was so cute for this video. I just like wanted to get some thought.
Okay, thought daughter.
So I went on
Okay.
TikTok and I was just like looking up summer glow up to get some inspiration. Oh my god, it was all like people in high school, like how to glow up just in time for back to school.
What are the tips?
Oh,
It
It's
was
like what we were
all
doing.
about making sure to get a tan, whether it's self tan or like
Aw.
in person tan. Someone talked about their braces, like maybe get braces this summer. Like it was so wholesome. I was like, okay, but I'm not meant for this. Like where, and then I got to one where she's talking about the gut, and I'm like, yeah, okay, this is my
Yeah,
demo.
that's-
Yeah.
We're at the 25-year-olds now.
Yep, that's your section.
From braces to gut health. Yeah, that's dark.
So I'm pumped though. No, this really definitely got my brain thinking. And this is so interesting for you because I feel like you hate the summer. So
I
it's cool
do.
that you're putting a twist on it.
I've decided that this is my Eat, Pray, Love summer.
Oh.
By the way, never read the book, and I think I saw the movie 10 years ago. So I actually am not sure, but my friends keep calling it that. Like, I'm really freeing up my schedule. I'm doing a lot of last minute trips. Like, I'm booking flights the day before. I'm going out. I'm living
Obsessed.
life. Okay. So that is what I'm doing. And I like even that's why it's like all of my episodes are batched out after this week until like October. Like I'm
God.
doing
Oh,
everything I
obsessed.
possibly can. I just need my Eat, Pray, Love summer.
You
Like,
need
love
like
that.
room for creativity.
yes.
And like space. Actually, I feel like you and Danielle are really going to be synced up this summer because Danielle is desperate for a friend that is like willing to book things on the
Yeah,
fly. So like
literally.
Yeah,
I see a lot of synchronicity.
I was just
here.
gonna say I want to go to London. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Wait, I will go
London.
literally next week. When are you guys?
Well, I
doing
want to
this
go for
year?
eras.
Well, oh yeah, it's back in August. I'm there. I'm done. We're there.
Kenzie,
I'm so serious.
this is-
Wait,
Brooke
you
just
posted
matched
this on
us
Close
together.
Friends the other day, didn't you? But I thought it was gonna be. I didn't understand what you were asking.
Yeah. Oh, like
Yes.
literally last week.
Yeah, I thought
I
it was
didn't
last
put it on my
Yes.
close friends actually. I just posted like a story and I kind of because I didn't want to seem desperate. So I was just like, oh yeah, if anyone wants to, like whatever.
No, this is very
No,
much. Like,
I'm
as soon as you said
so-
booking flights on the fly, I'm like,
Yeah.
Danielle has been begging me to do this recently.
begging
I'm
me
And
to go to
I've been
London.
wanting to go to London so bad.
And you've been, I've never been.
Oh my god, I
So
love
you can show
London.
me around.
It's not that different from here. to be
That's
honest
what
with
I think
Yeah.
I like.
Yeah,
about it.
it's
great.
And it's like eras and.
I
No,
will
you'll-
go so quick.
Okay, well, the one thing about me, if you tell me, you're
No,
gonna
it's
do
done. It's
something-
done.
That's why I don't commit to anything with
No,
this one.
Brooke-
I'm
Brooke's
so-
But
very
that's why Danielle
upfront.
and I work because we're the same with that. And if we like Danielle and I are really strong on our word. Like,
Yeah.
if we make a plan or we
I
say we're gonna
fucking
do
say
something,
that, I'm going.
yeah, it's happening.
Yeah.
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 No, and I know that she knows that. That's why I have to say maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe,
and when you say maybe, I pretty
You
much
just know that it's an
no.
no. Yeah, so do I.
No, not in a letdown way, but I know
I have to
so-
manage the expectations.
And you say yes to a lot of things.
I say yes to some, maybe not London, but
Yeah, no, yeah.
I did go to Europe this summer.
yeah.
I just moved.
Yeah,
I have
no.
to.
I
have
wasn't even going
tasks.
to ask you, and then you kind of like perked up, and I was like, "Ooh, do I got her?" Like,
I was like,
Like,
oh.
so yeah, we'll
Fishing,
we'll
really?
have to talk.
No,
'cause I
I'm
really
so
want to go. I have
serious.
someone else who maybe you know that wants to go, but I don't.
I'm
know.
so serious.
Oh,
I
wow.
might have a couple people who would
Can
maybe
get
get
us involved.
involved. We could
Get
dabble.
involved.
I want to go to London. So I want to be like a little London girl.
Oh my god, we have to go. Okay, amazing. I mean,
So
this is what
for-
I'm saying. You have to just put the energy out
Yeah.
there, and then you
I
receive.
love
Don't tell me it's your eat, pray, love. You're so right.
No,
I'll
I will
take
go
it.
I feel this
anywhere.
is- I've been in that mode of life. This was with
Yeah.
me a few years ago where I was like, give me a reason to book a flight and I'm
I'm there.
there. And it's a fun phase of life to be in.
It is.
Mhm. Do you
And
feel free?
I
Like
feel so free, and it's like I'm just bopping around. Like I'm really
untethered,
happy
but
for
you're
you.
like very tethered, but like
Yeah, I'm like I am
Tethered, but
the
2 dogs,
most tethered, untethered person you've ever met in your life right now. Like that is how it feels. And I've decided like my summer vibe is summer camp. I miss summer camp. So I would do one thing about me. I love summer camp. I will do anything to go back to that. And I need like one of my friends. We were trying to get her like move back and like move in with me. I'm like, it's gonna be summer camp. We're gonna like wake up. I have our whole itinerary. We're gonna have like a sticker chart on the fridge. We're gonna be
That's
like
so
we're gonna
cute.
have like different activities throughout the day. Like I was so excited. I'm still gonna be doing it for myself.
So when you were younger, like what was your camp you did? Was it like a day
well, I was in
camp?
Texas, so it was always like church camps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it sleepaway?
hmm
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like a summer long thing. It wasn't like the
No.
camps
Like a
that you
couple
I
went
only
weeks
did
to.
2 weeks at a
or
time.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah,
shorter
yeah.
even than that. But we would do. I just loved. It was my favorite time of the year.
It's so fun.
It's so much fun. So I need to recreate that, and I need the energy of even just like my Texas summer camps. Like I miss it. I love it. I need to go back. I just keep. Oh my god. I need it. I need it as an adult, but I want it to like actually be camp. But I don't think I really want someone telling me what to do them. I don't know.
So what? So are you wearing a whistle? Like, is it camp counselor Kenzie?
That's such a good point. Yeah, maybe I should be camp counselor.
Maybe you do like a long weekend with your friends. They all stay with you. Like, is
Yeah,
that what you're thinking?
smart.
Like, kind of you create your
Yes.
own camp.
Yeah,
Or you
there's
just want
certain
life
people.
to feel like summer camp.
I want life to feel like it.
or summer.
Period.
Yeah.
But I think you're right. I think I need to schedule a weekend
You
where it's like a
so
staycation.
I feel like they'd be so down.
and I'm Counselor Kenzie.
Yes, I think that'd be.
Okay,
you
so
could have, like,
cute.
color
I thought that's
war.
what you meant.
Yes, color war. Oh my god, I get shirts made.
Yeah, like
branding,
team-
hats.
oh my
I get
gosh.
a logo made. Done.
everything. Visors.
I mean, exactly what I said.
Clipboards.
I'm here for like a
most tethered,
printed
untethered
itinerary,
person.
like a schedule / itinerary.
Oh,
you
you have to
know.
have an itinerary.
Well, I feel like that
I might have to fly in for this.
Yeah,
Like,
seriously. It'll be like Kenzie summer camp. Oh my god.
I feel like the bracelet making, like those sort of things are very
Oh
in
my
right
God,
now.
yes, the friendship bracelet.
Yes.
No. It's
What else is like a
amazing.
traditional camp activity? Besides, I mean, it
Horseback
was a lot of
riding.
athletics.
We could ride horses.
Yeah.
Swimming. Or like some days.
God,
you
you
get to
remember the
go to
blob at camp? Did you guys have that?
Yes, it
The
was like
what?
a big, like floating, like block.
Oh, in the lake.
basically.
It's like
Yes.
Red Panic, big time. Like,
Yeah.
Someone jumps on it and
and then you fly
Yes,
off.
yep,
and like
that was
sometimes
drama.
your neck
I didn't go to
falls
that
back.
kind of camp, but I am familiar with.
Oh yeah, no, we
the-
had
the-
like
yes, I know.
we had a block. We had like a bunch of things in the lake.
Yeah, we
also
only
had
got
jet
to go to
skis.
the lake one day every year.
So we were on the lake at this
That's
one, so
really
that's
nice.
why. So
Lake
we got
Day.
to do it.
Is that a big thing in part of Texas summer?
I feel
Yeah,
like it
I mean,
is.
there's camps too. Like, I went to Pine Cove when I was a kid, like, and that was the most fun ever. And there's like Sky Ranch, there's like certain like camps that are really big there. And I have like friends, like some of my like guy friends would go work summers there.
Oh, fun.
So fun.
In college, obviously, but
Being
yeah, I
Texas
need to
is
recreate
fun.
summer camp. Like, I am turning 27. Turning 27 is actually like not freaking me out, but there's been a definite shift in me this year. Like,
Mhm.
I'm ready to get married, but there's no contenders right now. Like, there's not anyone that I'm like,
But you're ready.
yeah, but like I'm ready to. I'm like I will be engaged by next year, but to who? No idea. Literally no idea.
I-
Putting it
I'd
out
say-
into the universe,
Yeah.
you know?
It'll like I've been preparing you guys too for the longest time. Like I'm gonna let you know right now. Also because like I'm gonna end up starting to date them like older. I'm not starting to
Yeah.
date them at 20.
Yes.
So like if I was dating someone at 20, it's different. But I'm like it's gonna be like a year because by the time I date them, I'm not gonna be 33. Like
No, I know. It's a quicker timeline.
it's gonna be fast. So yeah, there's just been some things that have
Excited for
changed.
you.
So I want to get married and then I also want to go to summer camp. Like explain that.
So I feel like you have to have summer camp now.
Yeah, summer camp
Yeah.
starts now. You got to
Yeah,
start.
yeah,
You should just
Maybe
write it
that's why I
down.
feel frantic. Maybe that's why I'm like I gotta go on all these.
You're
trips.
revved up.
Because
with
you're
the
about to get
activity.
married.
because I'm like gonna get married really soon.
You should
so-
enjoy your single time.
yeah.
I do get honestly. I feel like marriage and like all of the the act of marriage. It's like the prep around the wedding, like the bachelorette, the parties, like all of that
Cake
stuff is
tasting.
camp. Like that is
Yeah.
like a giving,
So camp.
preparing for camp. Like you got to
Yeah.
pack. Oh, it's just there's
Not
a
to
lot.
be confused with Met Gala camp. Different.
Yes,
camp. When you said
different
so
camp.
camp, I was like, ooh,
No,
camp.
so camp.
It's
no,
camp,
no, no.
camp,
It's like
thought
that's
daughter,
a lot
thought
of
daughter.
preparation. I feel like that's gonna be like a whole chapter for me. Like I don't know how people do that and like have a job or whatever. Like
That's
unless you
great.
have a lot of help. That feels like a job.
I know you just wear white all the time.
Oh my god.
Brooke's ready.
No, I'm not. Dang.
No,
It'll take a lot of time that I have.
Yeah. That's why she can't go to London.
Yeah, she's
No,
busy.
oh my God,
She's
we're
prepping.
totally-
Starting rumors.
People are gonna be like, where is it?
It's like when you want the downloads higher, so you
Yeah,
just start telling
yeah.
everyone Brooke's getting married.
Yeah,
we should just start
seriously.
hinting that or something.
I mean,
We're just kidding,
a big,
everyone.
big rumor.
Joke.
How often, like, I don't even mean, okay, I'm gonna ask this question, but I don't mean this like individually, like with
Yeah.
your own boyfriends, if that makes sense. Okay.
Yes.
Generally.
How often do y'all think about like getting married and like having a family?
Wait, so you
Like-
are asking us?
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't even mean because like you think about it with or without.
Yes. Can I?
You know
I
what I'm
have such an opinion on this because, like, growing up, I did not have like a wedding Pinterest board. I did not care about my wedding. You know, little fantasize about your. I fantasized about my birthday parties.
You
Yeah.
did.
I've
You
fantasized
really
about
did.
The next thing that I was gonna, what
Yeah.
outfit I was gonna
Sweet
wear,
16?
what the theme would
Oh,
be,
yeah.
what everybody else would look like, the vibes.
That's
like
iconic.
my grand entrance. Honestly, my entrance
Yeah.
is my like that was my.
You're worried about yourself.
Yeah.
And that's how it should be.
Until recently, I feel like until I got into like a healthy relationship, that I'm like, wow, I see a future with this person. Like I didn't really like. I always knew like, oh, I have kids, like whatever, but like I would say within the past like year or two for me is when I started like really thinking about it, like within myself. I don't know, on a serious way of
See,
being like, this is the type of parent I want to be. Like this is the type.
yeah.
I don't know. Is that too deep?
No, I started thinking like when I was probably like 20 is when I started
Really?
to think. And because I'd never, well, maybe like 21, 22, I had never dreamed of my wedding. I'd never dreamed. And honestly, I started thinking about kids a lot. Honestly, I think it might have been my niece. It might have been Sophie, like her
Oh yeah.
being born and,
Yeah.
you know, but
You're like, whoa.
yeah, I think about it all the time. Like even I'm asking because like even in terms of when I'm like, okay, well if I were to move here, like okay, well I would want to have kids here and I'd want to do this. It's less. I'm not asking like, oh my god, like with your partner. I'm more so. We were talking about it yesterday on the podcast with someone who was
Yeah, I know
single,
what you mean.
and she's like, I think about it all the time. Like I really do too, but not. I've never been. I don't even know what I've never had. I don't have a Pinterest wedding board. I've never been the girl that's like.
yeah.
Until now that I'm like, okay, I want to get married. Like I've never been the girl who's like, oh my god, you know, like I
Yeah.
just have,
Yes.
I don't know.
No, I mean, I'm such a Pinterest board girl, but I've always had like a wedding one that whenever I saw something, I was like, oh, I'll
Mhm.
put that there. But like now it's like so outdated. It's like monogrammed like veil, like
Yeah.
stuff that
Yeah.
I don't care about. But I've always
ball
had that
wedding.
board just like to be there. But I'm the same way. I was never, and still to this day, like when people talk about rings, like I feel like that sounds pick me when I say this, but like I really like don't know a thing. I don't know what.
Yeah, I don't either.
means.
I don't either.
And I feel like once you start thinking about that, then you're like, okay, I'm like really thinking about it. It's like, oh, okay.
That's true.
Like that's like how my brain works. But right now I'm like, I feel so young.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not, but
I feel like I'm having friends that are like getting engaged and stuff. So
Yeah.
now it's more of the topic of conversation and
Mhm.
like, you know, chats. It's like, oh well, I went
I
to this place for my
know.
ring.
It's
I
so
did this.
I
Like,
love
yeah.
the chats. It's so
Yeah. So I think as you enter that,
yeah.
I never really thought, like I always knew, oh, I'll be a mom when I grow up, like, oh, I'll have a husband, like whatever. But I never like really thought about
Made
it,
decisions
I guess.
because of that. I feel like
Yeah.
some people at a younger age, they're like, okay, well, I know people that literally were like, I want to move here because maybe I'd meet my husband here. You know, like some
Yeah,
people
that's
think
never been.
more. Yeah, it just like depends.
I think too, what I think about more is like I want like a really healthy, close-knit family. And it's more because like I had a very dysfunctional family growing up. So I think that's more of why I think about it.
Yeah,
You know, I'm like, okay, this is the kind of family that and then when I was in college, it was the first time I was ever around like healthy marriages. And that was really the shift for me of like thinking about my future. Not really that like I'm dying to get married, more so like, okay, this is possible. Like I really want like a relationship like that. I want like a family like that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
So I think that might be why, but I've just been asking so many random people because in every like so many people are like I think about it literally all the time. They're like it's not
Really?
even about my partner. They're like I'm just thinking about like my future.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes. No, I don't think the person even has to exist.
Yeah.
Like yet in your mind or like in your life, whatever. But I think you're allowed to think about that. You know, it depends. It's like a different time period for what's important to you. Like when I was in college, I was not thinking about like what type of parent I was getting. Like I was
Yeah.
like, when am I getting drunk next? Like, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It just
when's
was
the
the
pregame?
last thing on my mind. And then like I feel like I got to a steady place in my life where I was like, well, first, like I felt like I had room for someone in my life. And then like
Yeah.
I found someone and I was like, wow, this is the type of thing that I'm like, excited to like plan about the future and like, you know, not plan like pen to paper plan, but like mentally
Yeah.
like get excited about.
Yeah, you can visualize it more.
Yes, I guess that's the word. Not, I don't know. I hope I don't sound pick me either. Not to pick. I literally didn't care. Like, trust me, I wanted to
No.
get a boyfriend, but I didn't want to. I never dreamed about being a wife or like children or anything.
Yeah, see, I'm like so excited to be a wife and a mom.
Uh-huh.
Like that is what I'm like the most excited for.
Wow.
Like I'm
That's
like
really sweet.
I honestly, this is gonna come as a shock, truly, what I'm about to say. I actually would like for it to like be more about them. I'm tired. I'd like to take a backseat. Like I would really like
Make this about you.
No, I would actually be fine with being the supportive wife for like a bit.
Yeah.
A long period of time. Like
Yeah.
I'm tired. I just want to break.
Yeah,
Just
Yeah.
nap.
Just kind of like feed the dogs.
Yeah, like I would be. I'm honestly. I mean, I say that now, and it's like
Yeah,
obviously,
it'd
it's
be
like
hard
those.
for you.
It's so not my
let it go.
personality,
Yeah.
but I would be fine with it.
I love that.
Kind of what I'm looking for. You know.
I see that for you. It's really
Yeah, you're gonna be a great mom. I see
Such
that.
you.
Yes,
Thanks,
you're so like
guys.
comforting. Like,
so comforting,
yeah.
so understanding,
Thanks,
like, but also still the
guys.
cool mom.
Thank
Yeah,
I see that
yeah.
for
Thank you.
No, I do.
Yeah. So my summer glow up, summer
you.
camp.
Summer camp.
I've decided I'm falling in love at some point,
I love
but I'm
this.
open to it, which is good because you know I haven't
That's
been
good.
open to it in like years, so that's good.
Is there a strategy or it's just open?
It's just open. There's no strategy.
Open
the biggest
energy.
thing.
No, I think it's good.
It's also the second that I need to update you guys on some things after this. Like the second that my energy shifted, I'm not kidding. It was like within an hour. Like it was insane. Like
I believe in
how
that
it
sort of.
works,
Uh-huh.
it was just
Yeah.
wild. But also I didn't
You're
even
accepting
realize that I wasn't open to it until I was like, wait, I need to like really shift
Like,
my
ah.
perspective
It's like when
on
you
this.
give off that cold energy of like
Yeah.
not that you were giving unapproachable, but like it's
I think to
literally
guys I want like
energy.
yeah.
Yes.
And also, yeah, just like I wasn't interested for a long time. Like I loved being single. There's no one who loved being single more than I did. Like seriously, and now that chapter's
But you
over.
were in when we first met you. You were
was
in like
always
two
in
different
relationships,
relationships.
Yeah, I had only
Great.
really known you as a relationship person. I feel like up until
These past few years.
Yeah.
Like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Because even if I wasn't in one of those relationships, there was a guy that I was like stringing along
Yeah.
with or
That's so
something. There was
true.
always someone.
but it was like
Nice
one
to
guy.
have.
Like I feel like you weren't like playing like it was like
no,
one guy,
I've
one guy,
never
one guy.
played the
yeah.
field. I've always locked in on one person
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
a couple months at least, and then
Yeah, definitely.
yeah, which
But
I should.
guess, Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, how did you get guys to settle down so fast? I feel like you have the
Yeah.
key. Like,
I wish I knew because wouldn't that be nice?
key.
The key. Yeah. I don't know. I was just dating
You just
friends.
have to be open, and now you're open.
Yeah.
Now I'm open to
Yeah.
it. Like, crazy things are gonna happen. What are you guys doing for your summer glow up? Like, what is your summer vision?
oh, I wrote down something. You can't look beautiful every day.
Mhm.
I firmly believe this. Like, you know,
No, you.
when you have a big event, like I have to plan accordingly. Like ideally I want a few days before it to like, you know, not wear makeup, like, you know, kind of like load up on the skincare, whatever. It's called like a loading day. That's what I call it.
I
It's like
love when you
a
do
day.
that.
I'm like, I'm gonna wear my pimple patches out in public. I mean, I do that a lot, but
It's a
that's a
load-
loading day. I said what I need a factory reset day. I need to be sent. I need them to hold down the buttons. And I need to
That's so good.
Count the
Is this like
bags,
something
whatever.
you would do once, or is this
I
something?
could use it once. Like I feel like I need a day. I need like a facial where every single dot is like extracted. Like I need
like go to hydrofacial.
and it's okay if I look ugly after. Like I need to give
factory
myself
reset.
time. Factory reset. I need like my feet are disgusting. Like I need a pedicure where they like literally shave off half my foot.
Oh, the
You know what I'm
cheek
talking
grater,
about? But like so aggressive that it's like this skin is so raw. Like
Yeah.
You can't walk for days.
I mean, you guys know those booty things you could like put on
Yeah.
your feet,
Yes.
and they like 5 days later your feet start peeling.
yeah.
Have you ever used? It's
No.
the crazy.
Have
Oh,
you used it?
yeah, it's the craziest thing.
So
It's
it
like you put
works?
them on and you're like, oh, moisturized feet, haha. 5 days later, you just start peeling like a snake. It's
Is
like,
that on
oh, wow.
purpose?
yes, it's
Oh, okay,
supposed to
okay.
be like.
That's
I feel like I need to
cool.
do that.
Is that brand This Works, or is that? Or I feel like they have
No,
other stuff.
maybe they have it. I
know
want to
you
say it's
talked
like a
about them
Korean
before.
skincare brand or something that has it, and it's like, yeah.
cool.
I just picture you as a Barbie with like a button on your back and you're getting in the box and
Yes.
you're like back on in like the factory. That's what I'm
Yeah.
picturing right now.
Yeah. No, it's like Apple, like when it's like, oh, you
Mhm.
need to be sent back. Like, we
Yeah,
need
with
to-
put the pencil in the
You need to be sent back. Sorry.
Wait, I love that. Factory.
Yeah,
reset.
I always do like. You guys tell me if you're like this. Are you like the type to make all of your appointments on different days, or do you do it like stacked in one day? Because I always do different days. And
Different.
I feel like I need to do one day where it's like truly like a spa day. Like I get everything rebooted. You know?
It's fun.
It is, but I hate being stuck in appointments like that all the time. I hate getting my nails done. I hate like my nails are so outgrown right now and they're never like this. I'm like really good about it. Like I don't enjoy it. I hate getting my hair done. but it takes forever. I get sick from like the chemicals.
Yeah, no.
Like if I want a spa day, I want a
overstimulated.
massage and a facial. I don't want like you know.
I know it depends on the appointments too. Like when I've like prepared for like a girls trip where we're snatched to the like that vibe. I remember I had a day I got my nails done, I got my eyebrows waxed, I got a lymphatic facial massage or body massage. Like I went hard that day.
Yeah.
But I feel like it depends because sometimes like when we're getting our hair done, we're there for hours, so it's hard to like stack it up.
Because you guys are blonde, so like
Yeah. I mean, if you didn't know,
for a long time.
if you're
I
just listening on audio,
I would give anything to like I think have my hair back pre-COVID when I had hair naturally, and to just like not have to like I would go back to my natural. I've actually been thinking about going back to my natural.
what is your?
Well, yeah, I was wondering this.
It's
I
dirty
actually have no
blonde.
idea.
It's like we actually
like
have pretty
mine?
similar natural hair colors. Yes.
Oh, that's exciting.
Really?
Yeah.
I saw something recently. It was like liquid brunette is the new color. It's just brown hair. Like
What are
the-
they doing with these names?
The names
The blueberry.
are out of control.
Hot rodent men, like so many
no,
names.
it's too much.
It's too much.
Yeah. Tell me what you're doing to relive,
Yeah, I
Danielle. I
just-
feel like I was like, I need to.
I love
That
that.
was so good. That was amazing.
I have been, believe it or not, I think it's because I've been home and like I haven't been traveling. I've been cooking at home more, like even my lunch. Like I feel like I always would order lunch out, but I found this like salad that I actually look forward to eating, which is crazy.
I did this too recently, and it's really a game changer.
It's like, oh my God, I get to go home and make my salad.
Yeah.
Like that's just like literally today I was in a rush, but I had all my salad things, so I put them together. So I feel like just cooking at home more, like it really is just so great when you know the things that you're putting into your body and like controlling everything. However, obviously I like to eat out, but it's just been really nice and something I've been trying to do more. It's like, let's just take the extra 10 minutes to like cut the tomatoes rather than order the Chipotle. Like I'm not above it, but I'm just been trying to do it a little bit more, and it's been really enjoyable.
No, that's admirable.
No, but again, I'm not saying like
salute.
it's
No,
100%
it really is.
because I've been in New York for the last like few weeks, but like as soon as I travel, like it's out the door, unfortunately.
I'm so off routine right now, and I feel like that's a very routine based
It
thing.
takes-
Is like
yeah,
the
it's a
cooking.
routine thing.
Yeah.
It's so hard to get back into it too.
I know, and now I'm like in such a vicious habit. It's like, what's for dinner? Like, fire up the app. Like,
I
it's
know.
so bad.
Yeah.
So.
Once you do it, it's so hard to get off of the like DoorDash train again.
Yeah, actually, like, oh, now I need to get groceries.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're just going
I
out
don't
to eat
have
for every meal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's such a social thing. I mean, we're going out to dinner because we have to catch up and ladies do dinner.
Yeah,
But it's hard. So
I also
gals
need
do
to
dinner.
stop buying things on every single walk I go on. It's sick.
oh my
and
God,
twisted.
it's so true. You have to get a little treat.
But you don't. Like,
I know,
I
but
literally
it
will
feels
make
that
my
way.
morning coffee, like, and a few hours later, be like, oh, I'm going to go for a walk. Somehow I end up coming home having spent $20. I'm like, what? Why? Like,
No. I think it's because we live in New York and
It's
it's like so many
accessible.
things. Like if we were just going on a walk on a
yeah,
trail,
true.
no problem. But in New York, it's like, oh, Sephora. Oh, it's the sale. I got a pop. No, I'm the same way.
It's a
vicious
problem.
cycle.
Yeah.
It's sick and twisted.
Yeah. No, it's a
My issue is just online stuff. Like it's really just Amazon. Like Amazon
Oh.
has been so good to me, but really, I really think I might be rich if I didn't have Amazon.
What are
Prime.
you like? I feel like I always Amazon like little home improvement things.
Yeah,
Like,
it's always
I
home
just
stuff.
did microfiber cloths.
Yeah,
for, like my
like-
stainless steel.
fancy.
Because they had streaks. I was like, I have this nice apartment and I have streaks over everything as if I took my dirty claws.
I
my-
hate that. I know.
I
my
can't.
dirty claws.
It literally looks like I just went there with my fingerprints. Went,
Yeah.
like, you know, like, yeah.
No, I
What are
love
you
it.
What are you ordering?
All home stuff. I just
Yeah,
got on this
it's
big
so fun.
Like crafts or like?
No, okay, so
bins or organization.
Okay.
organization stuff, random decor stuff. I just got all these like dried hydrangeas from my house, and I ordered so many of them. They
that's
look
pretty
so good,
From
actually.
Amazon?
From Amazon, and they actually look amazing. I get so many compliments on
Strangers
them.
die.
Yeah,
so
and like
fast.
I always have. I mean, I have a floral arrangement garden. Like I love like fresh flowers, but I just wanted hydrangeas and like I don't
I
know,
love
it just looks better and
Yeah.
that's that. But I mean, it's obviously like when you have a whole house that you're doing that for, it adds up. But then over
Yeah.
time, it's cheaper.
Yeah.
You know?
love Amazon.
No, I'm here for mine has been coming so fast. It's truly been like one day shipping.
I
Like this
know.
is freaky fast.
Mine comes sometimes within hours.
Oh, I
sometimes
see.
it
You
will
could do
literally
this.
come within
Yeah.
They do that too.
It's sick.
I know.
I think it depends on where the warehouse is or whatever.
So true.
It's crazy.
I get like my just anything random. Like if I'm like walking on the street, I'm like, oh, I should order more of this. Like I just do it on
It's
Amazon.
so
you know?
easy. Buy now.
Yeah.
I just wonder how much more money we would have.
No, totally.
Like, would I even want this stuff? Like, what is the effect that Amazon Prime
I know what
is?
you mean, because normally you sit on a purchasing decision for a
Yeah.
second. Like, do I really need that pair of shoes? Like, but Amazon, it's like they're already on the way. Like,
Yeah, they're gonna be there tomorrow by 7 a.m.
No, it's
Yeah.
out of control.
Maybe
What
that's why I have
else?
no patience.
Yeah, probably because we're
Amazon.
so used to it.
Uber Eats. Literally waiting for an Uber. If it takes 5 minutes, I'm so ridiculous. I'm like,
Yeah, you're
5
pretty.
minutes? This is preposterous.
Time I'll never get back.
No, 2 minutes is always like what we want.
Which is like insane
think
to
in New
say.
York
When you
we're
say that to
just-
people who live in the suburbs,
I
they're
know.
like, that is crazy.
No, then you go home and it's like 9 minutes away, and you're like, "Oh, is this how you guys live?" Like,
Yeah, it actually
So
there.
far.
But the wait for an Uber 9 minutes feels like 9 hours.
it really
It
does.
Feels horrible, and there you'll never. It's like the same thing at a microwave when you're waiting for the food to be done.
yeah.
That 1 minute is
Mhm.
somehow an entire hour. When you're waiting for an Uber, no, you just can't. And again, it's time you'll never get back, and you're not doing
Yeah.
something good
Yeah.
during that time. You're just sitting
Oh,
there
yeah.
waiting.
It's so
100%.
It's
Wait,
actually
so
horrible.
What else are you doing to glow up?
Let me
Or-
look at
or
this.
bucket list. or what do
Honestly,
we-
It
'cause
doesn't
I'm
have
really
to be
inspired
physical.
by
I
the
feel like it could be
can.
mental. Mine was so vain. So
No, mine.
You're so.
I'm
vain.
so-
Oh, here's my vain one. It's more about my overall look. Okay, we were kind
Okay.
of talking about this.
Yeah.
Before. Long skirts, long dresses, tank tops, overalls, hats. That hat that I copied you and bought.
Oh,
2 summers ago. Love that one.
so good.
That is just like my overall summer vibe. Lots of jewelry. So like the jewelry that I'm wearing now, like that is my
Mhm.
summer vibe. I need to look like I am at the garden at all times. Like I could just be
love
like
that.
stopping by, checking on the plants. Like that is my summer vibe. I have a very strict look.
Should you name it?
I have a very,
Everything has a name.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
honestly.
yes.
Garden chic.
core.
Garden
Garden
core.
core. Garden core. Yes, that's what I need. And then also, well, I guess my other like glow up thing, like guys, I know this is like so crazy. I've actually like really gotten into running. Like I love running.
Huh?
No, I actually meant to ask you about this
It's-
because that's crazy.
I feel like you've had a running error before, though.
Yeah, but it failed and I didn't
Oh,
like it.
okay,
I
okay.
was trying to get myself to like it the whole time. And then I switched like my plan and I was
you on
introduced to Coach
Strava?
Bennett. Of course I am. And by the way, you only go on Strava for like one reason and it's for attention. Like obviously.
Oh,
Like I'm not
okay.
going on Strava to like see someone else's trail. Like you go on Strava
that's
because you
what-
need people to know you're running.
So our friend Colby was telling me, because I've been doing lots of walks, and she was like, "You should get a Strava." But in my head, I'm like, I don't really want someone to see where I leave. Like,
You can hide your map. I have my map.
okay, because I'm like, oh, that's where Danielle lives.
Yeah,
and then
you can
she
hide it.
Like, this is
circled-
the route she does every day.
I know, like,
I do
come
think
find
about that.
me.
Yes.
No, in all
Okay.
seriousness though, I'm kidding. Strava's great because it's very motivating to like
Oh, okay.
see other people and like what they're doing
That
and
is nice. You
time.
can post photos too, right?
Yeah, you can post photos of your run. Like I am kidding. I mean, it obviously is mainly for attention, but like it is actually a really cool app.
It's
How
motivating.
long are we running? And in Texas heat, you're running?
So I did my longest. I mean, I'm not, guys. I'm
Yeah.
a beginner runner. I'm
No,
just now
this is
getting into
any
this.
sort of running period is
Yeah.
impressive. to me.
Yes.
Very
So this is
So my longest run, like distance wise, was I did 4 miles last week.
Oh my
That
In the
was, like,
Texas
longest
heat?
I've ever run.
Do you have to
Well,
run early in the morning though?
I run at like
Must.
7 or like before
You're
it gets
such an
really
early
hot. It's
bird.
hot, but it's
how
not.
early are we waking up if we're running at 7? Like truly right before?
Like
Or
6:30.
do you give yourself a little time to wake up, or you're pretty much like gotta put the shoes on, gotta because
I'm probably out the door.
I
in, like,
have to
20
wake
minutes.
I-
You guys need a full morning of just like
Life.
really
Yeah.
wrapping your mind around the day.
but
and,
I
like,
but I
thinking about
also
it.
feel like then I give myself excuses and then I won't go.
That's why I have
You
to go
know,
immediately.
like I've been really bad with that. I'm like, I'm gonna go to the gym. There's literally such a nice gym in my building,
It is really nice.
but I'm making all these excuses because I don't put on my clothes right away. You know, I'm like, I just stay in my
Yeah.
pajamas. I'm like, what am I doing? Like,
you almost need to like say that you have a class at the gym at 7 a.m. you know,
yeah,
like,
and
yeah.
tell yourself you have a class. Because when you have classes, it's easier. It's like, oh, fuck, gotta go. But when you're running, you can't even do that.
With
That's
working
rough.
out in general, though, I have to do it like pretty much first thing when I wake up to get it out of the way because I hate when something like affects my day outside.
You're
of
like
it.
thinking about it. And I
Yeah.
hate when you have to take off your makeup and like
Yeah,
when you
I'm
need
not
to put
doing
it back
that.
on
No.
after or like get dressed. Like I want to do it in the morning and be done.
Yeah,
So I feel you.
but I've really liked it. It's
that's so great.
been so good for me mentally. I love Coach Bennett on the Nike Run Club app. He commented on my TikTok the other day. Like no big
I was
deal.
gonna ask
so do
what
you use
listen
Nike
to.
Run Club and Strava? There's a lot of apps.
So
for
Nike
this.
Run Club
God.
is the running plan app. Strava, you just track your runs to brag to other people, basically. But also just to like keep
Yeah.
each other motivated and stuff.
So is he
You'll
in your-
you'll like train for runs with people too and do
Okay,
things like that,
okay.
races.
So is he like in your ear like you got this?
And
Speed
he's the most
up.
motivating guy ever. Like I got one of my friends on it the other day, and she's like, "I hate running, and that was the most incredible 20 minutes." Of my
And he
life."
plays music and then talks and plays music.
You
and then
play your
talks,
own
or-
music.
Oh,
so you can
thank
access-
God.
yes, so you control the music, but he just will like pop in.
Oh, okay.
They have other people. I
That's
hate when
good.
they have other people like bring Coach Bennett back. Sometimes the other ones are like not that bad, I guess. But he just like makes you just feel amazing about life.
Yeah.
That's how you should feel.
Yeah, and he's
Runner's
not
high,
too
am
much.
I right?
What do you say?
Runner's high.
Yeah,
What
well, I
they
haven't
say?
gotten to
That's
that
a
yet.
thing.
Yeah, people always talk about it. I haven't experienced that.
I personally feel like the run clubs in New York are kind of like a virus. Like I feel like they're taking over the city. Like
Clubs are becoming the new dating app.
A virus is crazy.
No, that's so dramatic of me, but
No,
like
I like
they're
that.
everywhere. And I get like if it brings you joy, I love it. I have no problem with it stopping traffic. Like do your thing. It's just crazy. I'm like, I feel like I blinked and all of a sudden
Everyone's in a
they're
run club.
everywhere.
It's the
Yeah.
weather.
Is
Better.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
for
I doubt the run clubs will survive the winter.
Yeah, I see where they're at in December.
Yeah, we'll
There's
see
some
if they're
that definitely I've seen before in off season, I guess. but-
really.
yeah, they wear their there's
guess
like
they're hot,
running
yeah.
gear you could wear
Yeah.
for the winter. They make it. Like specific
Yeah,
like the
but-
head wrap people wear, you know what I'm talking
my
People
God,
like
yeah.
real runners will do that. But people like
Yeah.
there's definitely a peak in attendance when the weather is nice.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I've seen the TikTok. They're like the 7-minute pace group here, and it's
Yeah.
just a mass crowd of people, and they're like shuffling. I was so scared. Like I was like,
not
I don't
for
even know
me.
my pace. Yeah.
Did you join a run club?
No, I don't know if I would want to do that, period. Like, I don't know if I really want to be like trapped with a bunch of other people
Yeah.
running. Like, I don't think that's really my vibe. There's certain friends that I would run with.
Yeah, that's true.
But like
Do
I
you
still-
talk while you run? Like
Yeah,
I'd
what
be
if
so
you
out of
wanna
breath.
stop? Somebody
You actually can. You would be just shocked what your body can do. Like you can't
Really?
run.
Okay.
Like obviously, when you go back to running in your first one, you're not gonna like want to talk, but like you can talk through it. It's just crazy because if you would have told me that I could even run like 20 minutes before, I would have never. Like I hated running.
Did you train on a treadmill first, or you just went and did it?
Just went and did it.
raw dogged it.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I like being outside and I like run near water every day, and it's just like peaceful.
Healing. Yeah. What do you
really
listen to when
good.
you run?
I made a
Besides
running playlist. I have, and it goes anywhere from like we've got Destiny's Child on it. We have JoJo. We have Carrie Underwood. We have Miranda
So
Lambert. I mean, it
Kenzie
goes
coded.
all
Oh my
over
God.
the place.
Love it.
I have Jelly Roll. I have. It goes everywhere. I have Hardy. The guy, like the most random.
Oh, wow, yeah.
It is the most random group of music.
And it has to be music, not podcast.
I sometimes will do podcast, but it has Britney Spears. Like I've.
Oh,
Toxic
that's
on
fun. I like
there.
2000s.
Yeah, early
vibe
2000s. It's
for,
really
like-
like all over the place, but I do. I just love it. You know.
You're really inspiring me, honestly. I feel motivated, but it's a little too hot right now for me to run.
Yeah.
I mean, you can run on the treadmill, but I feel like it's more exciting to run.
Yeah, and you see the sights.
Yeah.
I
it,
would
like,
have
change-
never gotten into running on a treadmill. There's just no way. I would have been so bored.
boring. Unless
Yeah.
you like put a YouTube video up. I love when people
And it's
put-
so easy to just like hit stop. Like I feel
Yeah,
like the temptation
yeah.
is too real.
No
one's
like,
watching.
You know,
Yeah, because when you're
yes.
2 miles from your car, you don't have a choice. You got to keep running.
Yeah,
That's
you know.
so true. You
Yeah,
have to go
you're
back.
there.
On a treadmill, I have no self control.
I get it. That's why I
And-
like a workout class because I'm like, they're
Yeah.
watching me. If I drop the plank, like, everyone will know.
Everyone will know.
I need a little bit of shame.
Yeah.
Bring back shame.
Bring
That's what
back
I've always
shame.
said.
It motivates
You're
me.
so right. Honestly,
Shame is good sometimes. Like sometimes I see people and I'm like, bring back shame.
maybe we
Maybe we could dabble.
Is this?
in it.
Did you say this the other day?
Dom says it all the time.
Dom
Oh,
said-
really?
I saw,
That's like one
someone
of
said
Dom's.
this to me recently. Maybe it was you in like a group text. I think-
Dom has said bring back shame probably for the past like,
It's
6
so
years.
funny.
She says it mainly with men.
Oh, okay.
She's like, bring back shame.
that is 100% true. But I think with anything, like you know, we were humbled many times in life. You know, sometimes you need it.
It's good for you. It's character building.
Yeah.
Or
Like attendance trophies, we don't need them. You know? I don't know. I kind of want a trophy.
I mean, I want a trophy too, but like I want to be like have a distinction, you know? Like I want to be different. I want it to be like
Mhm.
you're special.
You wanted to say Brooke is number one.
Yeah. Yeah.
And great. Where do you think trophies go to? Like, think about all the trophies that you get as a kid.
they're
Like,
literally
where
in
do
my
they
childhood bedroom, and they
Yeah,
won't
stuck.
move.
Yeah.
forever.
Like in a
go? Like giving
box.
the Toy
It's
Story.
so sad, but like at the time, they were so precious.
It meant everything to you.
It meant everything to you. I have a question about you waking up early because that's also one of my other things. Is I really would like to wake up every day at 7 a.m. Like I would like to do that, but like, do I have to go to bed early?
yeah, because you have to get your full hours of
Yeah.
sleep, right?
Yeah, I don't stay up super late. So that isn't my issue. I think the main thing, yes, but I don't think you need to go to bed any earlier than you're going to bed. I think you just need to schedule something that gives you accountability
To get me up.
to get you up to start. And then once you start and then your body adjusts and you start to feel like you love waking up early, you'll be able to just do it on your own
Yeah.
and not have to be somewhere. But I think the biggest thing with waking up early is just book something that
That's
makes you
true.
get up and out of bed.
Yeah, that's a good call. Because I really do wake up every morning, like on the weekdays, at 7:30. But for some reason, I want it to be 7. Because 7:30 turns into me getting out of bed at like 7:50. You know?
Yeah.
Like it's,
And then it's 8. When I'm
And then
like
it's
fully
8.
functioning by 8, I'm like, the day's gone. I don't know why. That feels so late
I
in the day already, which
know.
is crazy. But
7 just feels like you're still, I will never be 6 a.m., like, unfortunately. But 7 feels like you're kind of with those elite group of people.
Yeah.
You're up early, and then 8 hits, and you're so right. It's like, it's daytime now. Like,
yeah, you're like,
go
we're fully
check.
functioning.
Yeah.
Like we're getting emails,
Up
things
and
are
up.
firing. Yeah.
I feel like you just get your body used to it too. And I feel like as soon as you get out of bed, it's fine. It's just the thought of getting out of bed.
Sometimes it's a lot for me to even open my eyes. Like when I'm
I
laying in bed and I'm
know.
like trying to change and like make the buzzer on my alarm go like 10 minutes or whatever,
Yeah.
I like will barely even open my eyes. Like I won't even open my eyes fully. Like that is how much I hate like getting up. I don't.
Yeah.
There's no ounce of me when like my alarm goes off that makes me, unless I'm like in love and I'm like, oh my god, like I'm running in like
Yeah.
that's literally the only
Oh,
time.
Like you have a crush.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
you have
that's
a crush and you're like,
feeling
life is just
ever.
better when you have a
Honestly,
crush. Yeah.
Life hack to waking up earlier. Develop a crush.
Get a
Have
crush.
them fall asleep. Don't say goodnight. Have them text you. So then you want to wake up and read the text immediately. Figured it out.
But you have to
Done.
put your phone away from the bed so you get out of bed to go read the text.
Done.
And then you're good to go.
That's
I
a
feel like
really
we
good
just
hack.
like cured a huge.
We
Wow.
just so Brooke, how do we what's
Actually,
our-
I kind of
Yeah.
something, not to be so pick me, but my boyfriend has to go to like he works in the hospital and needs to get there early, and so I'll wake up to
True.
a text from him that's like, just got here, have a great day, and like it on it like at like 7 a.m. I'm like, I'm up, like you're already there starting.
That's
I
so
can
true.
get up.
Yeah.
You know,
And
like
again,
that's
bring back
crazy.
shame because it's like,
That's-
oh
no,
god, I got
Literally, I'm shamed. I'm like, oh my god, I'm a lazy shit.
Like, he's
I'm
shaming me, not on
No,
me.
but
Yeah.
actually, like he's fully dressed, had breakfast there,
Yeah.
a commute, and
Uh-huh.
I'm just cracking open my get
That's
up,
so
get up.
true.
You know? Yeah.
That's so
So maybe
true.
like maybe a morning accountability buddy. That's what you
I
need.
know. Well, Ryan's been like sending me selfies every morning at the gym because he's become a gym guy. And it does get me. I'm like, fuck. Like he's literally like you can
Yeah.
see the lamps in the. I'm like he's there. Like I know that's on his apartment.
Oh.
So that does get me up. So maybe I just need to like think about it like you are.
Yeah, and you have to be like, wow, he did all these things. I could step out of bed. You know?
Maybe he'll be my.
It's also like
person.
the 3-second rule, like what
Yeah.
I'm making that number up. Whatever it is,
I
it's like you just have to like stand up. I've realized this recently.
Oh,
like I'm like,
true.
okay, we're standing up. 1, 2, 3, and like you do it, and you're
Oh
just like,
yeah.
when I'm just like rotting. I'm like, why am I so dramatic? Like all I have to do is just get, you know.
I like that 3, 2, 1. Like get it, or like when you're like gonna get in the water and it's like 3, 2, 1. Just jump in.
yes,
I
when you're
love that.
procrastinating something and you're like, okay,
I've never heard that, but I'm kind of obsessed.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Also,
So
I just
dramatic.
love my morning. Like I have so many things that I do in the morning.
Same. So like, why
Yeah,
don't
you
we
are
enjoy
such a
it longer?
Yeah, you're such a morning girl. So
I love it.
yeah. I feel like you don't really like lay in bed though. Like,
No, I don't. I get
see, I love a lay in bed like that. To me, you're speaking my language.
but we
right?
love
Yeah.
to rot. Danielle like
Yes,
doesn't.
I know.
It's like one day a year she's having a rotting day, and like somehow she still accomplished like 5 different things.
Yeah,
It's because my living room shades are sheer and I can never have I don't have like a TV in my room, my bedroom. So if I want to rot in my living room, it's a good problem, but my really great lighting in there. The sun comes in and I'm like, fuck, like people are out doing things. Like I need blinds.
Do you
It's-
ever watch stuff
I
on your
get that.
computer?
Every now and then if I want a nice delight, I go in my bed and
Oh, I love a
that's
nice
computer.
so
delight.
weird. That sounds so I
A
take my
special
computer.
treat.
A
Oh,
special
God.
A really special treat.
No, I'll like put on like Gossip Girl or something, and like I feel like I'm in high school because I would watch TV.
Yeah,
That's true.
Oh, it's so nostalgic.
Something about watching a TV show on your laptop in
Yes.
bed feels so cozy. Like takes me back to like 2014.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and, like leaning again. You're like,
God, I just remember being in high school and like going to like PF Chang's with friends or something. Or yeah, PF Chang's when
Yeah.
they had like the orange edamame that was so good. that you had on the menu.
yes.
And I would bring back my food and get in bed,
Oh, I
bundle
love
up, watch
it.
Gossip Girl.
Oh, the
I miss
best.
it.
And then it starts raining and it's perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Due for a
love
rainy
eating
night.
food in bed.
Me too.
I love it. Oh, it's so.
I am a
cozy.
eat food in bed
You're
all day.
there.
Well, you're probably not.
I am not. I'm
That
not
doesn't
like
surprise
this.
me.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm an eat on the couch though.
Yeah.
Oh, I like.
What are we eating in bed? Like I'm messy.
I
We all know
will
I'm
eat
not-
a
I mean-
three-course meal in bed.
I would like, but anything that requires like cutting and stuff, not really. But like,
Yeah.
you know, I would
Yeah.
get like make a snack in the kitchen and like bring it in. So if
Oh,
it's
that's fun.
nothing too crummy, I'm trying to think.
I like
I'm
eating
a
in hotels. I do like eating
Yeah.
in hotels.
I'm a
French
snack in
fries,
bed sort
you
of
know.
girl, but sometimes I think if I eat a meal in bed, it's because I DoorDashed it. It's not something that I cooked.
Okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
But I
You know
do
what I
love
mean?
like, you know, you get like Oreos and like candy and you bring it to your bed and you're just like, like this is peak
you were in your bed the other day after our podcast recording, and it looked so lovely. Like you were like,
I actually like being in the bed, like after you go do something, shower, come back, like, and the sun is still out. There's something about being in bed when the sun is still out, but like you actually did something.
Yeah,
that
it's like now
feels
it's a reward.
socially acceptable. Like you're like,
Definitely.
yeah, this is fine.
Oh, for sure.
It just feels amazing.
Uh-huh.
I'm a bed girl though. Like up until this house, now I will hang out in my living room more. But still, if like I'm home alone by myself, like I'm always in my bed, probably. Like I'm not. It's rare that I'm just like, if I'm laying around watching something
You're not
by
gonna lay on the couch,
myself,
you'd lay on the
I'm not
bed.
on the couch. It's rare.
Is your bed like high, or is it low? No, it's pretty high.
It's kind of like mid.
Normal.
Why?
I don't think it's that
think-
high.
Because in college, I was always in my bed, like working, snacking. I think because I keep touching my nose. I think because I have a low bed, like a really low bed.
Yeah,
I don't
I get it.
opt to get it.
I have a high bed now, and I'm obsessed. I'm like I jump in and I just like lay there.
and
Like,
it feels more
oh, it's
approachable
amazing.
during the day, maybe. I don't
Danielle,
know.
actually, now that you say that, I do have a high bed because I felt the same way, and I even added another box spring to make my bed higher. Because
Yeah,
it's something about a higher bed. I don't know.
Yes.
Because when you're in that, I feel like I'm in, But
Yeah.
like, maybe.
Yeah, and I have
need
like
to
a
get
nice
into
like
that.
backboard that I can like sit up against. I don't have to be fully like horizontal. Like there's a difference between being horizontal in the bed and being in bed.
Yes.
And then you have your nightstand right there. Like right now, my nightstand's a little bit higher than my bed, so I have to like reach up. But like maybe your nightstand's like right in. I'm like
Mine's a
analyzing
little
everything.
too low. You're like it's not the perfect setup. Like
Yeah.
it has to be perfect. I do get that. It
I
has
think
to
that's
be-
what
or
it is,
maybe
'cause
get a
I
more
totally
comfy
used to.
mattress. I got like a soft mattress and I like just mush into the bed and I'm like, oh,
Yeah, I do
know.
love my mattress.
Oh,
I
okay,
think it's just
good.
my set. I don't know. I want to be like you girls. I want to be. I
wanna
want to
be
be
like-
where the people
you wanna be
are.
a
I wanna
bed
be like the
girl.
I want to be a
girls.
bed girl. I will be. I will be a bed girl. Just you guys wait 1 year from
Okay,
now.
okay.
We'll check in. Thanks
No.
for the tips.
You'll be waking up at 7 and you'll be a bed girl.
Yeah,
and then I'll
well,
get back in bed later. in
We
the
could
day.
have a morning accountability, but you're on a different time zone. Actually, that's
Oh,
even better.
But it
But
works
she's
because
6
I'm an hour
a.m.,
before.
right?
That's even better then because then we'll be like, Kenzie's literally up at 6.
Yeah,
like we
that's-
could get up at 7. You know?
We
It
need to
just
make
depends
our
day to day though.
Yeah, we should change our chat name. Our chat name's pretty funny.
No, we
won't
can't
say
ever
out
change that
loud.
one. Sorry.
funny.
It's the
Oh,
best
okay.
one we've ever had in our decade long
I wish you
friendship.
could have like 2 chats with the same people, but you can't.
I guess maybe I'll allow it to change in like 2 months.
No, but our chat name's so iconic. So
Yeah, sorry guys.
Sorry guys, you can't know.
We could have like a sub like thread in there that's
Yeah.
like like something motivational.
Accountability.
There is no better
Sure, I
feeling than when you randomly think of the perfect group chat name.
Yeah.
The group chat isn't
Euphoric.
texting at that time, and you go in and you add it, and you're just sitting there like giggling to yourself, and you're waiting for
Yes.
one of them. Like
To notice.
Yes, to notice. There's no better feeling.
It's pretty crazy too, because when you change the chat name, it happens. Like you don't press save, like it just does
Yeah.
it.
Uh-huh.
Maybe you press done, but like it's so intense and it's right there.
I think
just amazing.
that feeling when they know the people in the group chat notice, that's the modern day trophy.
It is.
There you
There-
go. All
Modern day
things
trophy.
One.
Yeah. You won. God, it's so good. Okay, anything else for our summer glow up? Like, do you guys have any other thoughts?
Thought daughter.
We're becoming thought
Thought
daughters. I'm finding love. Eat, pray, love.
It's kind of talking about Pinterest. We've talked about this on our podcast and I still haven't done it. I really want to go in and like organize my Pinterest boards to be in whatever way I want them, because I have so many stupid ones that I don't use anymore. I don't, like really just
I started doing it by year.
yeah. I know. You
I
said you
just
did
was like,
that.
it's easy, one place. I see my thoughts for each
yeah,
year.
quotes, outfits, home decor.
Digital organization. That's what that is.
I don't
Yeah.
use Pinterest. I could organize my desktop. That is a
God,
Yeah.
don't even
a
talk
messy
about that.
place.
Someone said I was reading literally Threads, like the app,
Uh huh.
and someone said Pinterest is like the only form of social media where you're like not necessarily comparing yourself. It's just like a peaceful place. No one's really messaging you. I think you can message, but it really is a peaceful place. And I think that's why I still use it a lot.
How often are we like do
Every
that?
day.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, when
really?
I'm at Dry Bar, that's like my favorite thing to do. I go on Pinterest.
Oh my god. That's
I go on
so
Like
Pinterest a bit too.
outfits and it's
Really?
so fun.
Because I use it a lot
Nails.
for like mood boards for shoots and stuff for a friend of mine. Like you
Yeah.
have to like create a
Oh,
mood
so
board.
smart. Wow.
But I like Pinterest because it's the algorithm's so amazing for you too. It's also like really important to post your content there. I've realized because it's just
Yeah.
important. Which I just haven't been
Oh
doing
my
until
God,
recently.
guys. I go on maybe once a month. Like that's what I was like. Yeah,
It's
I go on like once or twice a week. Like I'm not on it
Yeah.
regularly, but I do like it.
It's fun when you're like when you're in the rotations. You're like, okay, I went on Instagram, I went on TikTok. Like I need Pinterest. It's a little dangerous because then it's a
Yeah, you
whole
did it
other-
all.
But it just kind of like cleanses the palate a little bit.
It's really good for hosting too.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
sure.
Oh, like
that's
tablescapes
plus,
and
recipes,
stuff?
hosting, yes, all of
Mhm.
it. Like, it's an amazing app.
God, I love Pinterest. I won't be rude, but I do want to be on Pinterest now, right now.
Mhm.
Are you craving like in bed? Like, would that be a bed activity or
Oh
no?
my God, huge bed at night. Yeah. Like if I'm like trying to figure out what to wear tomorrow, I'll literally go on Pinterest and be like, oh, I have something like that.
On the
Yeah.
on the phone or the desktop?
I do both, but if I'm in bed, it's on my phone. Both.
Huh?
We'll keep you accountable for Pinterest. And
Okay.
you'll keep me accountable for 7 a.m.
I will keep you accountable.
Yeah. Well,
I'm
now
gonna
you've
keep
got
I think
Ben.
Kenzie's gonna keep us both
Yeah, true. Wait, so
She's like, I didn't sign up for this.
Wait, what?
when Ben gets do you like hear him? Do you like wake up and then kind of fall back asleep, or are you up when he's up? No, you must not. Be.
No, I really like it's.
That's so
sometimes it's
nice.
like a but, like
A
but like
but.
if it's I notice, but no, for the most part, it's
That's good. He's quiet.
I can be
and
pretty.
stealthy.
Yeah. I need to change my alarm sounds though, because I have noticed I have Cash out for all of them, and he's like, that is scary. Like,
Yeah,
it's
now
just-
that you
it's
have a
so
roomie,
loud and like jarring. I have like I need a peaceful alarm sound.
You have the like,
dun dun dun
dun,
dun.
dun, but
dun,
he's
is this
his,
song?
I didn't know
Yeah,
his is going off first though, right? So what's
yeah,
his?
but like on weekends and
Yeah,
stuff,
true.
or like other times,
Off
off
days.
days, I guess.
you have
but
to
yes,
live a
yes.
softer life.
Yeah,
soft girl era.
Soft
I
girl
know.
era.
Brooke and her soft girl era, never.
No.
more feminine.
More, I mean,
Yeah,
you're
no,
feminine.
it's not feminine, but more like
You're not
Take the
soft.
back.
I'm not soft. I wouldn't consider
No,
any
no,
of us
no, no.
soft.
No.
No, I'm very hard.
I would
Uh,
I would like to be. I would like to be softer on like the way I approach life. That's what I think I'm kind of
like
doing
you're
this summer,
over medium.
that's
honestly.
the eat pray.
We're calling eggs now. I'm over medium.
Yes,
That's
I
so eat pray love of you.
it is. Like I'm just like taking a back seat to things, letting life happen.
So I would love to.
You
be
know?
that.
I can't wait to hear where this goes. You should journal.
Oh, I have been. I mean, guys, if like I don't have the craziest life transformation by August 31st, like it's over for me.
thrilled.
I would be so mad. Like I need like the craziest stuff to happen to me. That's what needs to happen. That's what's happening.
That's
feel
what's
like
happening.
that
It
always
honestly
happens.
is,
You'll
guys.
get some good stories to tell. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Just even in the past week alone, I'm like that a lot of crazy things. So
I
that's what I'm
cannot
really
wait for our dinner. To
Me
Yeah.
too.
So I just like need this, guys. I'll eventually let you in on this. And it's like
Yeah.
carrying out because it's like literally psychotic of me. So you know,
No, of course
I
they
got
know
it.
the drill. It's like you wait.
you guys get it. You guys get me. You know.
You get the time.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, we have a dinner reservation. I really want a margarita and I'm really hungry. So we're going to end the
too.
episode.
Yeah.
But thanks so much to the girls for coming, to the gals.
to
Sorry.
the girls.
I wasn't going to say girls on the
Trigger
go. If
warning.
it,
Yes,
Just
we
so
are
you know.
gals on the go.
to be clear, I was just
You
saying
would
the
never.
girls, which I always say gals. I say gals in my day-to-day language just because like I'm
It's so
you
fun to
guys.
say.
Like I've switched out the word.
Oh,
You know?
I appreciate it.
It just, yeah.
Anytime I hear
Brooke's like,
some-
I appreciate it. She's like, how's it gone in my head?
anytime I hear someone say like they have no idea who I am, I'm like, hi, gals. Like
No,
people are
literally.
like, what the fuck? Like, is she good? Like,
No, I'm like, if someone says the phrase "gal on the go," like that's about us. Actually,
yeah,
Yeah.
that is
So
about us.
crazy.
Yeah,
Well, thanks so much for having us on. We love you so much.
We love,
I
love y'all.
we love each other. You guys are going.
We
to
all love
London.
each other.
We're going to London, actually.
yeah.
We're going to
I'm excited
London. We also recorded another episode. I know we mentioned it earlier, but go listen to our episode on Gals on the Go. It's coming out.
It'll be up in a
soon.
few weeks from now.
Mhm.
And then where can they find you?
Oh, Gals on the Go podcast, and then I'm Danielle Carolyn on everything.
I'm Brooke Michio on everything: YouTube, Instagram. We love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Threads.
Thread.
Threads,
fingers.
Pinterest.
Yeah,
Pinterest.
really.
You're like Venmo.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Cash App.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I don't even have.
We're actually kidding about that. Please.
Yeah,
please.
do not.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
It was a joke. Okay. Anyways, love you guys. Bye.
Bye.